Welcome to another fabulous episode of Unapologetically Free. Now, today I will be talking about, how to sound certain and confident. Now, the issue with a lot of people today is that when they speak, they don't garner respect, and people in general find them boring and don't want to listen to them. Now, whether you speak well or you are struggling to get people to listen to you, here are 5 suggestions that you can make immediately and change in the way you speak so that people will find your voice more certain and your person more confident. Number 1, speak louder. Now, in general, when someone is soft-spoken, we tend to use the word timid to describe them. Timidity is not confidence. Now, while some people will say, yeah, but I have heard those people who speak with a sense of quiet confidence and serenity. Granted, there are people who are firm, secure, and calm. But in general, if you wish to appear and sound confident, loudness is still a major factor. In fact, I challenge you, speak 2 times the loudness the way you usually do and start to see the impact and the effect that your voice will have on the people around you. Step number 2, end your statements with a period. Don't speak with a questioning tone. Now, what do I mean by this? End your statements with a period. Your voice should inflect downwards when you speak. This gives it an air of finality, such that people will assume that you have certainty in what you are saying. Now, in my own experience, I always have friends coming to me and telling me that I sound very certain when I speak about certain issues. And I think this is because subconsciously, when I talk to people, my voice always inflects downwards. Now compare this to certain people you know in your life who tends to speak like this. I don't know. Maybe the answer is this. You should learn and try to speak with more confidence. Their voice will always inflect upwards, which reveals to you the state of their mindset. As far as it is possible, as far as you can be conscious about it, always try to inflect your voice downwards apart from asking questions. In fact, try and use statements or commands instead of questions. Now, this will be very intimidating to some of you, the use of commands. For example, go and like and subscribe to my video. As opposed to, now if you love my video, maybe you can consider liking or subscribing to my video. Those are examples, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. A confident person will speak and end with a period. Now, point number 3, emphasize your words when you speak. For example, I know you will love this video because I am emphasizing my words even as I speak. Compare this to, I know you will love this video because I am emphasizing my words even as I speak. Do you notice the difference? Do you notice the difference in the way you experience the speaker? Now, if you do, you will realize that even in music, for those of you out there who are musically inclined, in musical notes, there are some notes that are smooth, but there are also certain notes that are accented. So then these accents bring out and show you which are the more important words that you ought to emphasize on and you ought to focus on. And that is why emphasize your words and you will sound more confident. Number 4, learn to be comfortable with silence. Now, it could mean a staring game, but learn to use silence in the way you speak. For example, the other day, as I was thinking, I realized how important it is to sound certain and confident. What do you think? Having that extra silence shows a speaker's confidence that he will not be interrupted. I have heard many speakers make this mistake of speaking too quickly, like as if they're afraid someone will cut into their sentences midway. Don't make that mistake. Learn to be comfortable with silence. Of course, there's no need to overdo it, but if and when it is required, use silence to your advantage. Now, number 5, adopt a decisive attitude. Ultimately, your voice is a reflection of your mindset and your attitude. You just can't cheat the laws of nature. If you are an uncertain person, if you are an indecisive person, sooner or later you will be found out through your voice in the way you interact with other people. Instead of making decisive decisions, you'll be asking questions after questions after questions, and instead of giving answers, you only add to the problem. Adopt a decisive attitude by making decisions. Apples or orange? Definitely orange. A or B? Definitely A. Just learn to make decisions and learn to make them fast. It's okay to make mistakes, just make the decision and learn from your mistakes. Now, I hope you have a wonderful time learning from me as to how to sound certain and confident, and I'll see you again.